Let's go.
Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down and hug and kiss us? Frankly, the courage they down with needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it, then we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking past. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. That's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? It's your big homie, Big Beta, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Hit that like button when you come in. Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button when you come in here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. It's a beautiful time to be alive, but hey, man, if you don't know what's going on, it could be a sad time to be alive, man. Let's go. Hold up. Hold on. Let me put something in the comment section real quick, man. All right, let's go. So this tonight's topic is very important. Very important topic tonight. Very important topic tonight, man. And like I put on the comment section, I put my life on the line to inspire and to uplift us and enlighten us. If you watch this content and you like what you see, donate to the channel. Every donation counts. Every donation is needed. Every donation is appreciated. Cash App, $ Big Bad, man. Let's go. First and foremost, like I said on the title, Americans are too comfortable to care. You know, we're living in a time right now where we're living in a time right now where everybody should be in reality. Everybody should fully understand what's going on. Everybody should be in reality, but it's a lot of us that are not. It's a lot of us that are not in reality. It's a lot of us that are too comfortable. But the main reason a lot of us are so comfortable is because we're too entertained. There's too many distractions. There's too many distractions. And I have to ask you a question. What can you do with so many distractions? Like, what is it that we can do to circumvent or stop being distracted so much? Because I'm going to say this. When you get old, it won't be hard to stay away from the distractions. When you get older, when you get to be my age, it won't be hard for you to stay away from the distractions. Because once you get to a certain age in your life, you have to get wise. And wisdom comes with time and experience. You see what I'm saying? So when you get to a stage in elder age in your life, it won't be hard. But what can we do to keep our youngsters and our teenagers and our youngsters, the 20-year-olds and the young adults, what can we do to stop them from being so distracted? What can we do? Because I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. If you weren't so distracted, if we weren't so distracted, we could create change. We could demand some change. But being that so many of us are so distracted, being that so many of us are so comfortable, being that so many of us are so just comfortable, just so many of us are so soft and fucking weak because we have so many distractions in our face. So many of us can just turn. See, it's like this. We even know what's going on. People fully know what's going on, but what's going on really, and most times you'll hear it, you'll see it, you'll be placed with the facts. You'll be the data, the facts will come to you. You know what's going on, but at a certain point of your comfortable lifestyle, you'll say, well, yeah, that shit is going on over there with the hurricanes in North Carolinas. You know, people be like, you know, when people will know, it's like this. People will fully understand what's going on, but then they'll be like, shit, yeah, I heard the news, I seen what's happening, but my game, the sports, that basketball game I like come on at 7 o'clock. So you're only going to care for a few minutes, and then your game come on at 7. So yeah, I feel you on that shit, bro. You talking some real shit, but you know, I feel you talking some real shit, but my basketball game come on at 4. I'm not addressing no trolls. All you loser trolls, let me say this to y'all. Y'all are the distracted people who are so comfortable and ready for your own demise. You don't even realize what's about to happen to your stupid ass, but you want to sit on here and talk about my third eye. This third eye right here is the reason why my clairvoyance is so fucking strong. This roach, aka third eye right here, is the reason why I can see into the future. See, people like you, I got 4, 5 eyes. People like you ain't got the third eye, so you don't even understand what it is. But anyway, let's get to it. The reason why I'm here. So many of us are so comfortable with The new Call of Duty 6 just came out. The new Call of Duty 6 just came out, right? So they want to care. They care a little bit, but shit, boy, I gotta play the game, boy, because I invested in this game, so I gotta play it. Motherfuckers will care just enough only when it's comfortable for them to talk about it. They'll care just enough just to say, well, shit, bro, I hear what you're saying, bro. You said some valid points, brother, but I got to go in there and play this Madden. I got to go in there and drink this beer, eat this chicken, and play this Madden. Motherfuckers are so comfortable. They don't realize that if we used our time wisely as adults, we could demand the change and create the change that we want and see and that we want to see in this world. Instead of just talking and complaining about it. See, people like me, before I got on here and talking to y'all, my life is the change that I want to see. See, people like me, I'm not just talking. I actually live it. I stand on what I believe in. I'm one of them ones who actually lives what he practices and practices what he lives. So for all the people who want to troll and talk shit, those are the people who are already gone. They left. They're not here for the real message. They're here for the distraction. Like I said, so many of us in America are too distracted and too comfortable to ever get to the next level. Too many of us, too many of y'all are too comfortable and too distracted to ever, get out of here, Christian man. Get your ass out of here. Reverend, get the out of here. I don't need you in here because your type, let me tell you about the trolls like them. Y'all are the type who don't even know what's going on because you believe Jesus is going to come out the sky on a manger and save your sorry ass when you ain't even living a righteous life here on this earth. You can't get saved and ain't no fake God coming to save you because you didn't even live a righteous life on this earth. God is not even going to know most of y'all. Especially the people who just scoff and mock. God won't even know you. He's not going to know your name. You're not trying to wake people up and bring people to God. So how is he going to know your name? You think because you believe in bull crap. I'm trying to ignore him, Tony Morano. You know I got real message. My people know I'm coming with a real message. These people think because they believe in a false God, they're going to be saved. They're already in damnation already. Let's talk about why we're here. So we got people getting ready to vote because I'm getting ready to vote tomorrow, right? We got people getting ready to vote. I'm getting ready to vote tomorrow. And I'm going to say this about the Kamala Harris supporters, and I'm going to say this about the Donald Trump supporters. Because everybody got the right to vote for who they want to vote for. But let me say this about the Kamala Harris supporters. Kamala Harris has some of the scariest, most non-supportive supporters in the world. Because a Kamala Harris supporter, I'm going to be honest, I haven't met nobody. Anybody on here, if you vote for Kamala Harris, put a 1 in the chat. And I know it's your right. You don't have to say what your right to vote is. But let me say this. I have not met one person. I haven't met one person in public who's voting for Kamala Harris. I haven't met one person who's in public saying what the fuck Kamala Harris, what good Kamala Harris has stood on. I haven't met one person. I haven't met one person who's outwardly saying, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris on November the 4th. I haven't met one, but I've met many people say Trump 2024. I met many people who say, hey, I'm going for Trump. I met many people say, hey, if Trump don't come save this country, boy, this country's doomed. I done heard plenty. And I know a lot of democratic, liberal type of people. But let me say something about y'all's Kamala Harris supporters. Either y'all don't support her or Kamala Harris has the weakest supporters in the world. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people who was outwardly voting a lot of people who was outwardly voting for Kamala Harris at first saying like, yeah, I support her. I'm going to vote for her, this and that. They're not even talking no more. They're not even talking no more. So the people who hold on. Let's get this loser out of here real quick. Hold on. Remove. Get your ass out of here. Shut your ass up, man. I'm going to block you if you don't stop it, man. Let me just listen and you might learn something. Stop thinking your opinion matters. Your opinion don't fucking matter, bro. Stop thinking your opinion matters. Your opinion only matters to people who give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I know the truth. I'm only on here to try to help people who don't and help people who do. So let me show you. All the people who voted for Kamala, let me show you what you're about to vote for. Let Big Bad A and let real YouTubers who really know, let real Americans who really know what's going on speak. And I'm not against, because let me say this, Trump has some bullshit he's talking to. Trump is talking some bullshit too, so I'm not going to be on here and say, I'm a Republican, this and that. I'm not no Republican nor a Democrat, but what I am is a logical man. What I am is a logical black man. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This channel right here I'm about to show you this clip from. This is from my great channel, Jason A, man. Salute to him. Let me show y'all what's really going on with this Kamala shit.
Excellence on the court and democracy in general. NBA superstar LeBron James has announced his endorsement for Vice President Kamala Harris. LeBron James writing to his 53 million followers on Twitter and 159 million followers on Instagram. This quote, "What are we even talking about here? When I think about my kids and my family and how they will grow up, the choice is clear to me. Vote Kamala Harris."
Tonight, mixed messages. A K-file investigation this hour finds Kamala Harris is targeting crucial battleground voters with vastly different messages on Gaza and Israel. This ad is running in Michigan, which has the largest Arab population in America.
Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. She's running double. She's a double tongue. She's a double tonguer. Watch this shit. She's saying two opposing things for two opposing crowds. She's just trying to appeal and appease whoever the fuck's desperate enough to vote. Let's go, man. Listen to this.
Gaza over the past 9 months is devastating. We cannot allow ourselves to become numb to the suffering, and I will not be silent.
All right, well, it's a very different story for an ad in Pennsylvania targeting Jewish voters.
Let me be clear.
$ Big Bad A.
Always
$ Big Bad A. Cash out.
To defend itself, and I will
Let me rewind that. Let me rewind this.
What has happened in Gaza over the past 9 months is devastating. We cannot allow ourselves to become numb to the suffering, and I will not be silent.
All right, well, it's a very different story for an ad in Pennsylvania targeting Jewish voters.
Let me be clear. I will always stand up for Israel's right to defend itself, and I will always ensure Israel has the ability to defend itself, because the people of Israel must never again face the horror that a terrorist organization called Hamas caused on October 7th.
I don't do drugs, loser.
Now, so Andrew, those obviously do sound.
Look, so let me pause that. Because I'm not a disrespectful person. Don't make me be disrespectful. Just leave me alone. Either listen or just leave. Look, so there it was. Kamala Harris was on two different news demographics on saying two different messages. She was just saying on one, we don't want to spend support. We support Gaza. We support y'all, woody whoop. And then she was on a whole nother channel saying the exact opposite. We support Israel. We stand behind Israel. We're going to defend Israel. How do you support both people who are fighting at the same time? How do you support the death of the Gazan people but then you also support the death of the Israeli people at the same time. How does that work, Kamala? Stand on which one you believe in, baby. How does that work? How does that work? How do you say, yeah, I'm for this country who's fighting on this side of the war, and then you go on another cast and scurry and say the same opposite thing, the exact opposite thing? Yeah, I'm actually for the people who are fighting. Man, and this is what y'all think is going to be the president of America? And if she is, what as the vice president, what did we get? For one, I'm not here to bash Kamala Harris. I'm not here to bash Kamala Harris. We are just too close to the election to let this shit just slide. Right? Hold up. Oh, let me block this bitch ass nigga. Hold up. Activity. Down. Get out of here. Get out of here. You want to be my friend? That's not how you go about it, stupid. That's not how you go about being friends. You want a friend? You need a friend. Oh, he needs a friend. You're too distracted. That's why you ain't gonna make it. Leave me alone, sir.
Andrew, those obviously do sound starkly different, to say the least.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Tell me more about what you found.
Yeah, that's right. And this
what you just heard, that was the same clip being edited out. She said what she said about creating their organizations and systems and all that. In the first clip, they said, "No, you can't say that. Clip that out." And they put in what she said on the second clip. She is not even a fucking logical woman enough to speak. She can't even speak as a presidential candidate where they can't. How can you take away what some president said? I mean, what the person running for president said. You don't get to take back what nobody says. When you say something, you said it. Just like when I'm on here live talking to y'all live where there's no cut, there's no edit. What I say is what I said. So I have to be very choosy and wise and clear with my message. Just like how is Big Bede, who's not a president, who's not none of that shit? How do I speak? How can I speak eloquently when people like her? You know what I'm saying? When people like Kamala Harris can't. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, BH. I appreciate you for being here, man. I just had to wipe somebody's nose for talking crazy to me, being disrespectful. And everybody doesn't have to like me, but why would you watch somebody you don't like? You like, that shit's fake. That shit's weird. Y'all niggas is lame. So anyway, let's get it. I'm cool with the trolls, though. I know that's part of the game. Let's go.
Tell me more about what you
Let's go.
Yeah,
Look.
that's right. And this really illustrates the sort of fine line that the Harris campaign is trying to walk here in the closing weeks, closing days of this campaign on the issue of Israel. Here you have two entirely different constituencies, and they are getting two entirely different messages. There are often times these constituencies have very opposing views on this. If you are a Jewish person in Pennsylvania, you saw that ad that you're getting. You are getting that ad that talks about how strong she is in Israel. If you're a Muslim voter in Michigan, you are getting that ad on Facebook that's talking about how she won't be silent on the issue of Gaza. Now, what's really interesting here is that ad that we just played, the one that's going to Jewish voters in Pennsylvania. Now, it sort of sounds like those two clips of her talking about Israel are together, but they actually cut part of it out. Take a listen to what they cut.
What has happened in Gaza over the past 10 months is devastating. President Biden and I are working to end this war such that Israel is secure, the hostages are released, the suffering in Gaza ends, and the Palestinian people can realize their right to dignity, security,
freedom and self-determination.
And you've seen too that
she don't even give a fuck about those Gazan people, the Palestinian people. She's with Israel. They just gave Israel a bunch of money and a bunch of weapons. How are you for the Gazan people when you're giving the Jewish people the money and the weapons? How are you standing with? This is the double-tongued devil that y'all are gonna vote for? Oh my God. She can't even stand on what she says. She says anything and everything to get fucking hired. But like Donald Trump said, she's gonna get fired, bro. She's about to get fired, bro. We can't. Any real American who can't smell this coffee, you need help. Let's go. It's not over yet. It's not over. Salute to Jason A for this good content, man. Let's go.
Obviously, they cut out that portion of the ad where they talked about Gaza from her DNC speech. Those two parts were together. They sliced them. They cut that part out. Now, look, she's also getting hammered a lot on this issue by Republicans. We talked just a couple days ago about how those robocalls were airing in Wisconsin that are made to sound like they're in support of Jill Stein, talking about her position on Gaza, saying that they're highlighting her pro-Israel position, and they're sort of trying to siphon those votes away from her. So this is a really delicate issue for her.
Oh, it certainly is. I mean, the Palestinian people can realize their right to dignity, security, freedom, and self-determination being cut out. It's important to notice that.
First, hey, did anyone notice anything strange about the White House?
Brace yourselves, y'all. Watch this shit with creepy Joe Biden. All my mothers and men, all my mothers and fathers, tell me, what would you do if somebody came up to your baby and did this? All my mothers and fathers, tell me, what would you do if your baby... Let's go.
Event this week?
Watch this.
I'm not even talking about the weirdness of Joe Biden eating a baby. That's pretty much par for the course for that guy. No, instead I'm talking about...
No. We ain't going past that. We're going to rewind that again.
Have a look at what the First Lady came dressed as.
No. We ain't going to go back past that.
Strange about the White House Halloween event this
Let's
week?
go.
Look, I'm not even talking about the weirdness of Joe Biden eating a baby. That's pretty much par for the course for that guy. No, instead I'm talking about Jill Biden's costume.
The motherfucker bit a baby. Joe Biden bit the baby on the leg. He can't even control his fucking self, bro. He bit the child. Not violent bite, but a baby. What? I'm gonna punch you, bro. President or not. Boom. Boy, your bottom jaw gonna fall off, bro. Joe Biden gonna be like a junkie. He gonna talk like a crackhead. He gonna talk like I'm telling you, bro. Would you let a man do this to your child? See, this is that bullshit right here.
About the White House Halloween event this week? Look, I'm not even talking about the weirdness of Joe Biden eating a baby. That's pretty much par for the course for that guy. No, instead I'm talking about Jill Biden's costume.
No, I'm going to let Jill Biden play in a second, but we're not going past this.
White House Halloween event this week? Look, I'm not even talking about the weirdness of Joe Biden eating a baby. That's pretty much par for the course for that guy. No, instead I'm talking about Jill Biden's...
No. We're not going past that yet. This nigga put his mouth. See, y'all don't know Creepy Joe like I know Creepy Joe. I know who he is. I've been watching Creepy Joe Biden do this to kids for the last 12 to 15 years. He been doing this shit to children in our faces on C-SPAN, on C-SPAN 2, on live news conferences. This nigga's groping kids and sniffing girls' hair and sniffing. He just bit that baby, nibbled it like a dog who wants to play. You know, the dog who wants to play. What's he do? He get a little nibble bite. That nigga Joe Biden just nibble bit a baby, a innocent child's leg, bro. And then nooked it with his nose and sniffed it, bro. I'm gonna play this shit again till people understand what's really going on. I'm not going past this shit.
I'm not even talking about the weirdness of Joe Biden eating a baby. That's pretty much par for the course for that guy. No, instead I'm talking about Jill Biden's costume. Have a look at what the First Lady came dressed as. A panda bear. How interesting. What a very interesting choice, to say the least, especially because China, the Communist People's Republic of China, claims ownership of every single panda in the world. Call me crazy, but there's some pretty interesting symbolism happening right there. I want to tell you...
And that's not it. That's not what panda... Let's go. Let me let the celebrities talk. Orlando Brown, panda eyes.
Orlando Brown, panda eyes.
Cam Capone News, bro. Let me rock. Shout out to salute to Cam Capone News. I'm about to play a clip above your joint.
Scandals, you know, it's kind of like a Hollywood type of scandal, you know, so this is kind of something.
Listen to what Orlando Brown is about to say. Hold up. Listen to what Orlando Brown's about to say about panda eyes, and you're going to understand why Jill Biden came out in a panda costume with a fucking pink bow. The girl panda. Yo, listen, this is a sick place. See, I understand that it deals in the pedophilia, that it's a symbol for pedophilia, for what the abuse, the aftermath of the abuse to the children. See, let me let Orlando Brown say what it is too, because he understands.
Just get your kind of take on it, man. It was the Balenciaga BDSM scandal. Did you have a chance to check that out?
Yeah, you was telling me a little bit about it last night. Can you go a little bit in deeper form, man? What's going on there?
So basically, they got one of the pictures that I'm looking at right now is a little holding a teddy bear, and the teddy bear is basically dressed in BDSM. You know, it has, you know, like the leather straps on the teddy bear and
that stuff. Okay, so
and everybody was kind of calling them like Satan worshipers, and that they were trying to like everybody was kind of saying that they were kind of Satan worshipers, and that
he don't want to say it. Look, he said, shout out Bosha, help me, Lord. He don't want to say what he's about to say, but he's about to say it. Shout out to Orlando Brown. Y'all listen very close to what the panda eyes means, what panda means. Shout out to Orlando Brown. He was in this shit since a little boy. Look back. What's that? Major Pain. What you think Major Pain is? Let's go.
With, dressed like this and
the thing about it is, it's like the thing like this, bro. It's like this, man. Like, so you ever heard of panda? Like I was telling you, panda. So you got panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so. What it is
you said it's children.
You basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down. So pretty much when you see black eyes like Blueface and shit like that, he got beat up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. He got beat up somewhere else.
Damn!
And so the eyes come out, and they call them panda eyes. And they do this so you see people with these cigars, and they're all these big celebrities. They all have the cigar in common. That's that big ass thing between their legs that they're sticking in. and it's one big society of it. Now, when it comes down to the selling of there's shipping and trafficking and people, adults, the moms, the dads, right there on Target commercials, right there on Walmart commercials, and you're looking at the people that are missing, and they're smiling like they're happy, but they're going back to hell, and that's really what it is. These are actually adults. Jeffrey Epstein created this saga, and this is what he is great at doing. He's great at kidnapping someone, turning them into putting them in a dead celebrity's body and screwing the life out of them after he makes a ton of money off of their ass on his private little beach. So you have a private little beach full of celebrities and bodies getting screwed, and nobody cares because they're supposed to be dead. And this has been a major market that he tried to blame on Oprah Winfrey. So, yeah, that's what I feel about that. And this panda eye thing is, the panda, all that stuff is so real. You want to go get fucked by Shaba until your eyes pop out? Go ahead. I mean, that's
God damn!
I just think that, people just need to realize what they're looking at when they're watching the television. Everything is right in front of you. The revolution was televised, and don't nobody give a shit.
Yep. Like he said, the revolution was televised, and don't nobody give a shit because everybody's so fucking comfortable. Everybody's so fucking entertained. Everybody's so fucking high. Everybody's so fucking drunk. Everybody's so fucking horny. Everybody's so fucking thirsty. It's not old news. I'm trying to prove a fuck. Get your stupid ass to the back and shut up. I'm not talking brand new, pop in the news. They've been doing this for thousands of years. Shut your stupid ass up. Pinocchio was talking about it. Get to the back of the bus and shut up. Pinocchio was about that. It was all about that. So when you see Judge, So when you see Hillary Clinton coming out as a motherfucking panda, you wonder why Hillary Clinton's coming out as a panda. Thank you, BH. I'm enlightening the ones who don't know. And I'm not trying to bring nobody into no evil world. I'm trying to bring people into the reality so you can understand what and who the fuck you're looking at. Because you think you're dealing this and that. You people, boy. Y'all don't know how to walk. See, you just want to hear what you want to hear. It ain't that. This ain't that. Shut up and get to the back. I'm trying to show y'all that people are voting and playing with fire. This is fire.
The right to dignity, security, freedom, and self-determination.
Niggas are playing with fire.
It's important to notice that.
First, hey, did anyone notice anything strange about the White House Halloween event this week? Look, I'm not even talking about
old news. Shut your ass up. Get to the back of the bus. This is current events. Joe Biden just nibbled on a fucking child's thigh and sniffed him and nooked with his nose. Get out of here and listen. Y'all, for my real supporters and all my new people here, salute to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Hit that subscribe button, hit the support button, hit that like button. Y'all, 23 people in there, hit that like button. Straight up, hit that like button, please and thank you. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. This ain't no hit the like button for your boy. Let's go.
Joe Biden eating a baby, that's pretty much par for the course for that guy.
Run it back.
Important to notice that.
First, hey, did anyone notice anything strange about the White House Halloween event this week? Look, I'm not even talking about the weirdness of Joe Biden eating a baby. That's pretty much par for the course for that guy. No, instead I'm talking about Jill Biden's costume. Have a look at what the First Lady came dressed as. A panda bear. How interesting. What a very interesting choice to say the least, especially because China, the Communist People's Republic of China, claims ownership of every single panda in the world. Call me crazy, but there's some pretty interesting symbolism happening right there.
I want to tell you the best news or the good news for each of the candidates, because in a 50-50 race, I don't want to...
So that was it. That was it on that one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you so much for that good content, Jason A. But so now do y'all understand? Can you understand? Hold on. Joe Biden caressing and sniffing kids.
Joe Biden caressing and sniffing kids.
Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. I'm about to show you what the fuck y'all voted for. Y'all voted for this nigga, bro.
Well documented throughout his administration. Mumbles. Joe Biden's cognitive and physical decline has been well documented throughout his administration. Mumbles and stumbles often make headlines and are mocked by primetime television hosts. But what is not widely spoken about is Joe Biden's creepiness. Sniffing children, inappropriate touching, and strange whispering have all come up multiple times throughout his presidency. But the mainstream media seem to sweep the concerning behaviour under the rug. Sky News All-Stars Rita Panahi, Paul Murray, and James Morrow exposed Joe Biden's creepiest moments.
Oh my God! Oh my God! His whole shit with a what? What? Y'all voting for that? That's what y'all. Ooh, baby, that's what I like. That's what y'all like? Come on, man. I knew about this 12 years ago. It's old news. Well, the old news didn't stop you from voting for that bastard, did it? Ooh, woo. Let me chill out. But this got me fired up.
President Joe Biden claims that the children of America are all our children. But he's taken that claim a little too far on many occasions, acting very strange in his interactions with kids. Arguably the strangest of Joe Biden's creepy is his hair sniffing and close proximity to children.
Oh no!
Here's just a few of those moments.
Oh no! Let me give you a secret. Yo, that what y'all voted for? Ooh, baby, that's what I like. Boy, this is what y'all voted for. This is the fucking president. I am the president. Let me get a secret. I got a secret for you. Man, uppercut, nigga. What? Boy, his Secret Service couldn't stop me from the uppercut. His Secret Service wouldn't save him from the uppercut. Boy.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. He seems too many.
Oh!
Don't tell mommy what I told you.
No. Don't tell mommy what I told. Boy, that nigga. Hey, y'all ain't took him. What? Don't tell mommy. Look. That motherfucker. Make his whole shit redo. Reboot. What? Or side hitter. Look, a little whoosh. One of them. He got to get the uppercut. Chin chucker. Chin check. Nigga, get the fuck. Oh. What? Boy, you sniff my daughter, bruh. You sniff my back. Boy, I'm on that. And I'm a pink. You feel, boy? I swear. I swear. I'm gonna be on it. He close, bro. As soon as I see him do the, I'm gonna pick. Bro, you know, yeah, he gonna collapse, bro. Pussy ass shit. Boy, that's type of shit that made me mad. I ain't gonna lie. That's type of shit that made me mad. Cause I'm really a daddy, bro. Real father who loves and cares. I do anything and everything for my babies. So ain't no way you finna sniff. Ain't no way you finna sniff, my bro. Creepy Joe and them got to go. If y'all don't vote against this shit, what are y'all doing? I'm about to put it. You better, boy.
He sniffs too many children, that man.
Times when he gently rearranges a young girl's hair and whispers in.
All right. Look at this. No. We ain't letting this nigga get away. Hold on, my bad. This is a commercial because it's a paid video. Let's go. Hold up. Man, nah. What?
Times when he gently rearranges a young girl.
Nah.
Here's just a few of those moments.
Let's go.
Don't tell mommy what I told you. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. He sniffs too many children, that man.
Times when he gently rearranges a young girl's hair and whispers in her ear, then rearranges some more. There's nothing pervy here. The VP knows he's on camera at these swearing-in ceremonies, and the parents are right there as he leans in for a kiss.
Oh! Oh!
Stop eating the children.
Oh!
Creepiest creepy.
Oh, God.
On camera at these swearing-in ceremonies, and the parents are right there as he leans in for a kiss.
Joe, stop eating the children. This may be some of the creepiest creepy Joe behavior I've ever seen, and I watch this stuff for a living. Here, the president was giving a talk about conservation actions taken by his administration when he spotted, you know where this is going? A small child with lots of very sniffable hair. Let's have a look.
Look.
Oh, there he goes. He sees the kid. Yeah, picks her up. Yep. Oh, it doesn't look happy. She does not look tremendously happy about this. What is going on here? She's saying, Daddy, can somebody please save me? No! Joe! No! Mr. President, you can't do this. Don't sniff the hair. Don't take the kid with you. This is... Where are we going with this, Mr. President? Kevin, go down.
Oh!
Our old mate Swampy Joe, otherwise known as Creepy Joe.
Oh!
When
Whoa! Sing, boy, as a bar. Boy, I swear to God, that should be. Oh my God, his body, his soul will come out of this shit like on when you know when Buddy hit Spider-Man on the Metaverse Avengers movie, that Marvel movie on the Metaverse one, when he hit Buddy and made his soul come out of this shit. That's what the fuck I'll do to Joe. I'll make his soul come out of this shit. I'll hit him so hard. Poof! His soul will go. And he'll still be standing there trying to sniff, and his soul will be way over there. then his body will just gadoofish. But get your let's go. I'm not trying to hurt, and I don't want no harm for the president at all. I got love for America. I'm just saying, if a man sniffed my baby in front of me, bro, what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do, bro? What I'm supposed to do?
You would have seen this over and over and over again. Very uncomfortable. Thanks very much, Mr. Stay away from me. This was a joke way back when, but then, of course, he wasn't Donald Trump, so we have to pretend that none of this happened. Well, now it doesn't really matter because he can do whatever he wants, including ruin the American economy, and then guess what happens? They'll still keep cheering him on. Well, guess who's just reverted to being creepy President Joe?
But first to the US, and he's back. Yes, Creepy Joe is back. President Joe Biden went off script this week, and it went all wrong when he made these bizarro comments about a little girl while giving a speech at a military base in Virginia. Now, keep in mind, the little girl he's talking about is primary school aged.
I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what, and look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with like a little lady in a race car.
That motherfucker, what? What? He talking to a kid, talking about, oh yeah, she look like she's 19-year-old with the barrettes in her like a little woman. This nigga's a fucking, he can't control his urge. He's so fucking gone and lost. He been so free to do this shit for so long. He been so free to do this shit for so long, Joe Biden can't control himself. He's sniffing them, nibbling them, biting them. Boy, if you bite my baby on the thigh, you got a problem. You got a problem. You got I promise you, boy, it'd be like a 3-piece. Before Secret Service get that close, he gonna get a 3-piece with a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Look. I love America, but this shit is terrible, bro. Let's go. How the fuck? How'd y'all vote for that? How'd y'all vote for that man? And y'all talking about no, Joe Biden did it. He did it. He would did. Joe Biden did this and that. Look, no, creepy Joe. Watch this.
The names of several people connected to disgraced financier and offender Jeffrey Epstein were unsealed last night. They include former President Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew.
The bottom line is that a lot of this stuff is kind of really, I would say, earth-shattering. But the type of documents, the photographs, the deposition testimony, if the statute of limitations hasn't run, if there's things that can be done, this may be the impetus to get it going.
Epstein had long been associated with former U.S. presidents, Hollywood stars, and people in the modeling and fashion industries. Epstein died in prison in 2019 while awaiting trial on trafficking charges.
Right now, a lot of Bay Area geniuses are focused on solving one of the greatest mysteries of life: aging. One company is hot on the trail of an answer. Only on 5 tonight, Juliette Goodrich reports scientists may have found a real fountain of youth, one that can repair aging brains in plasma from young blood.
Elise, I want to start with you. Let's break down adrenochrome, because it feels like the base for a lot of theories we're going to dive into in this podcast. First of all, is adrenochrome technically real?
It is. Actually, that's a good place to start. It is actually a real thing. It's the oxidation of adrenaline, and this can happen naturally in your body or in a lab. It's actually really easy to come by. You can just buy it on the internet. There was some interest in the 1960s for using it to treat schizophrenia, but it really showed no promise, so they dropped it. The history of the adrenochrome we're talking about is it goes back to, I think Aldous Huxley was the first one to talk about it as a drug. He talked about it in Doors of Perception. And then Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is really the one who cemented the myth of adrenochrome as a drug, because he turned it into this kind of immortality drug, this thing that you have to get from a live source. I think the line is, "A corpse is no good, buddy." And if you go, I know you're not supposed to.
The video, are we talking about the Terry Gilliam film? That's how Johnny
Yes.
Depp pronounces it.
Yes, that's
This
how
is
Johnny.
where this is where we're getting our information from.
Yes, exactly. Well, that's where they're getting their information from. Like, I know you're not supposed to go to YouTube comments, but if you go to the YouTube comments on this scene, they are all about how this is real.
3 new medical studies out this morning show young blood can improve lives.
Scientists hope these mouse studies will lead to anti-aging treatments for humans.
But it really is hope that not slowing aging, which a lot of studies have shown with various drugs, but this actually reversed the changes. So there clearly is something here. These are the best science journals with really well done science, but it will take a while before we understand how to control it and use it appropriately and safely in humans.
Dr. Parmesan says that he plans to open a young blood lab in New York in the coming months.
It was something a cross between vampire and Frankenstein, where they took 2 animals and they hooked their blood supply together for 4 weeks, called parabiosis.
So the scientists did a simple experiment with some very old mice. We've sped up the video for time. In a special maze that measures learning and memory, old mice have a tough time remembering how to get out. They're stuck exploring dead ends and making lots of navigational errors. But when injected with young human plasma, these old mice head directly to the exit without making a mistake. Not only that, their brains have changed.
It's pretty dramatic.
Those green dots? Newborn neurons, freshly sprouted in a part of the brain critical for memory and learning.
When we do our treatment, we see a doubling of that.
At Stanford University, Alka Hest has now launched the first controlled clinical study of young plasma in humans.
There's some good science at the heart of it, but then other people with potentially a profit motive and people who are desperate for cures and preventions, that all comes together into a perfect storm.
One startup company called Ambrosia promised a number of benefits for treatment using plasma from donors.
Ambrosia is crazy.
Cures, remedies, and a retail price of $8,000 per unit was replaced with this message on the Ambrosia website Tuesday. In compliance with the FDA announcement, we have ceased patient treatments. Think fountain of youth, but with a twist. What's flowing through the veins of young people may help restore old aging brains. Neuroscientist Carolee Nikolic.
The very first reaction, I think, in all of us was skepticism.
Nikolic heads up Alka Hest, a biotech company in San Carlos. He says plasma contains thousands of proteins that do different jobs. But when his colleagues analyzed plasma samples donated by the young and old alike, they were astonished.
We have actually now for the first time discovered that there are hundreds of proteins that change with aging.
And listen to this. A startup claims to have found the fountain of youth, and it is young blood. The company's called Ambrosia Medical. They charge $8,000 to fill older people's veins with blood from young donors. They have just finished a clinical trial, and they say the results were positive, but you might want to hold off on making that appointment. The FDA says this is safe. It's just like a blood transfusion, but there's no evidence that it actually works. And Sven, doesn't this just sound creepy or sci-fi?
No,
to like
I think
fill
it
your
sounds totally
veins?
normal.
Sven's like, I have my appointment next week. In
Does that
fact,
basically make you a vampire then, doesn't it?
it's totally like vampire. Yeah.
If you're taking other people.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, let me go to the Red Cross. Let me donate some plasma. These motherfuckers said children's blood. Children's, man. What the babies did to anybody, bro. The babies ain't did nothing to nobody, bro. The babies ain't did nothing to nobody, bro. That shit is so messed up, man. Joe Biden. Hold up.
My daughter's 4 years old. I am.
Hold up. Joe Biden. Why you sniffing on these kids like this, Brody?
Like a little lady in a race car.
Ew, what? The like 8 or 9. Let's not comment on how she crosses her legs and pretend that she looks like she's 19. You can imagine the media meltdown if Trump said anything like that. Oh no, he's done it again.
Now, very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys in your 30s.
No what?
No serious guys in your 30s.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all, is it? Getting into a young girl's personal space and telling her not to have any boyfriends until she's 30. And look at how the alarmed Secret Service dude tries to stop this being taped. Once he
Exactly,
sees that
Tony.
Joe has reverted back to
Exactly.
his peculiar behaviour.
And it's not only children who the president is making uncomfortable. Celebrities and other world leaders also can't escape Joe's creepiness, says Sky News host Piers Morgan.
There was a moment, Rob, was a bit disconcerting, as so many are with President Biden, where King Charles appeared to be scolding a guard and trying to direct the president. He seemed to be losing his way as to exactly where he was or even what day it is. I don't know if we've got any footage of that, but it was...
The point I'm trying to prove is y'all don't even never be knowing what y'all voting for. And y'all keep going for these people, voting for these people, allowing these people to dictate and dictate your mentality, your thought process, how you thinking, how you living. You allow these people to just run your life into nothing, and then at the end of the day, you vote for them and they don't do nothing for you. Nothing. But that's what they do when you vote for them. They do that. They be in the background doing that. I need a hair tie, man. They be in the background doing shit like that, sniffing on kids, bro. Joe Biden has said plenty times, and the reason I'm talking about Joe Biden is because that's who the president is, and y'all voted for this nigga, bro. Y'all don't even be knowing what y'all be doing, bro. I'm gonna vote for Kamala Harris. You think Kamala Harris ain't with the shits? If Joe is with the shits, stop playing with me, man. And Joe Biden, he got to do that shit to stay alive. He got to take that vampire blood to stay alive because that old nigga's almost out of here. He's almost like Queen Elizabeth. He got to take somebody's blood and body parts. Queen Elizabeth had eyeball transplants. How the fuck you get an eyeball transplant? Joe Biden's vampire ass. Come on. He's ready to bite. And oh my God, man. I love y'all, man. This shit is not a game, man. This shit is not a game. Let me see. This shit is not a game, man. So I was thinking about that Kamala Harris shit, man. But on some other shit, man. Let's see. Let's go to some other shit, man. Let's go to some other shit. Some other shit. But none's more important than these kids, man. None's more important than these kids, man. Ain't nothing more important than the kids, bro. I wish I could play this video where Buddy was defending this woman. China Mac, hey, let me say this while I can't just say it like this. Salute to China Mac. If y'all don't know who China Mac is, he's a YouTube dude, Asian guy, New York dude from Asia somewhere. Asian dude from New York. That's what I should say. Wrong way. Asian dude from New York. He's pretty pretty big persona on YouTube type shit. I don't know if he raps. He might rap. I don't know. But long story short, it was a dude. I'll play a little bit of it, but I can't play. I'm going to play a little bit of it, but I can't play it. Okay, but I'm going to play it. All right, so here we got it. This is in Thailand. This white tourist dude's gonna come up and start disturbing the young lady right here with the anime costume on. So let's peep it real quick. I'm gonna stop it before it gets violent because I can't play violence on the channel. All right. So what's happening now is he came back to the dude and he's talking to the dude, and she threw a drink in his face, so now he's punching her. He's punching the other girl, he's punching her, he's punching both the girls. And then China Mac came up. And China Mac came up out of nowhere. I'm gonna pause it right here where China Mac came up out of nowhere like a superhero. Salute to China Mac for coming in like a superhero. Hold up. Yeah. Look, China Mac came out of nowhere and mollywopped his ass. Hold up. Look, China Mac came in nowhere. Hold up. Turn this damn light off. He came in nowhere and mollywopped my boy. Bink! That China Mac is the dude in the purple hat, the Asian dude in the purple hat. They're in Thailand, just random. In Thailand, the white dude's fucking with the ladies. And then they spilled the drink in his hand, in his face, and they started beating her. He started beating both the ladies. Like, he was dead wrong for beating them. Like, you do not get to punch on no lady. You do not get to do that. You know what I mean? You do not get to do that. So when he did that shit, my boy came out the corner. Bang! Knocked his ass on his ass. Hold on, put a look. Hold on, play it a little bit back so y'all can see it. Hold on. China Mac that came through pink, you know, pinked him right in this shit. Knocked him out, buddy, on the ground, out. How dare you? Look. How dare you? Straight up, bro. How dare you goddamn punch on women like that, man? You know what I mean? That shit was some weak ass shit. But so salute to China Mac for a damn binking them boys, man. For that boy standing up for them women, bro. Salute to China Mac for standing up for them women, bro. That's real right there, man. That was so real, man. That was so real, man. Let me see what I got. What else I got? Nah, I ain't gonna play that. I ain't even gonna do that. No, I ain't gonna play that. I ain't gonna do that. Let me play this one last video. One last video for y'all on this marriage situation shit. It's let's go. Nah, I ain't even gonna play no video. It's your big homie, Big Bad. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Man, I'm trying my best to paint a perfect picture for y'all to understand and see that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and all them people are shit. You know, Donald Trump, I'm gonna say this about him. He's a real man. Now, is he with the shits? Of course, because he got to be a little bit with the shits to be in the game, you know, the industry, like to be president. But I'm gonna say this, Donald Trump is a real man who stands on real principles, and all the people around the world kind of respect him and fear him, but they don't really want him in there. Some of them don't want him in there. There's a lot of leaders who don't want him in there, and there's a lot of people who do, because we don't want wars again. We don't want to fight. I don't want my daughter to go to war in 5 years. I don't want my sons to go to war in the next 10 years. Because y'all don't know, wars, they go on for 20 years, 30 years, 20 years. That Afghanistan war in Baghdad and shit was going on for 13 years. My friend fought in Afghanistan and Baghdad and had to take lives to protect and serve. That's not a good place to be. You see what I'm saying? None of that shit's a good place to be, man. The best place to be is at home to protect your family. Protect and serve your family. And I'm going to tell y'all about this family shit. The reason why they're attacking families so much is a satanic plan that they're trying to attack the families. Because my kids were just watching a TV show, and I'm about to get off after this. My kids were watching a TV show, right? And it was a cartoon. And on the cartoon, it was a boy and a girl, teenagers, right? And they said, their parents was like, nah, no, some dude said, nah, you gotta, we have, he united all the people in the show, both sides of the family. It was like everybody. He united them and said, we gotta all do whatever we can to keep them from being just friends. They can only be just friends. He was like, they can't want nothing more, because if they get together and start being boyfriend and girlfriend, then they're going to forget about the family traditions of Thanksgiving and the holidays. So everybody in the fucking world on this show, everybody in the whole show, all the people were conspiring to keep this teenage boy and girl from being together. Because the union of the man and woman is that dangerous to the plans of the devil. So I keep telling y'all, find a beautiful woman, a good man, and get into a loving relationship, because your survival depends on it. It's not only just your wants, it's about your needs. So find you a good man early in the game when you're in your 20s and get with him and be with him. Because I'm going to tell you something, very soon, within the next 2 to 3 years, probably this year, 2025, we're going to be going into some very hard times. And it's very much already hard. The economy's already hard. It's hard. Believe me. I'm telling you, it's hard. I'm going through it right now. Shit, boy, them bills kick your ass, boy. The first of the month just passed up. You know, that's why anybody in here, man, support the channel, man. $ Cash App Big Bad A, man. Support the channel, man, because all donations count. I'm putting my life on the line for us, man. And if you're just getting in here, rewind it to the beginning. I got a great content. I put it together. A few trolls. I went back and forth with a couple of trolls on the beginning, but I'm not trying to do none of that. I ain't trying to waste no more time, because we don't have much time. This war in Iran and Iraq, Israel and Iran is brewing up bad. It's brewing up bad. America's already in Russia. We're already here. We're already there. Our military is all around the world already. We're already in World War. People just don't realize it. If you're passing weapons to somebody to shoot at somebody, you're at war, my nigga. If I take a bunch of guns and give them to the hood niggas in the hood and say, hey, bro, do what you do with these, I just started a war. What's good, Archangel? You feel me? If I got a bunch of guns, listen to this. This is what they did in Ukraine. This is what y'all voted for. If I got a bunch of weapons, right? And I say, hey, man, my nigga in the hood over there, they got beef, man. Them niggas got some beef over there. I want my people to be straight, so shit. Here, bro, take these guns. Bro, take these. Take these guns. Take these guns. You just started and funded and fueled the war. You just started the war, bro. That's how sick people are, bro. But I appreciate y'all. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. Please go out and vote for the right person, man. Donald Trump, stand up. I'm going for Donald Trump, man. You go for who you want, but I'm going for Donald Trump. And a lot of those local senators and shit like that, man, I haven't done my due diligence on a lot of them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to just do a primary vote. I ain't trying to vote for none of them, because I ain't did my due diligence on the local people enough. And those are the people who affect you the most. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just a single dad. I got so much going on. And just, so it is what it is. But I'm here. Tomorrow I might go live at the voting poll. I don't know. I might go live at the voting poll. You know what I'm saying? Some Democrat. Y'all didn't see that Democrat put a Joe Biden supporter and a Donald Trump supporter in the hospital. Beat him bad. Put my boy in the hospital. Just because he support Trump. We got to stop being so divided, y'all. It ain't about that. This is America. We're supposed to stand together. How we so divided in the country that we built? How we so divided when we standing together every day, breathing the same air, eating the same food, shitting at the same time, taking a shower at the same, smoking the same smoke, drinking the same drink. Boy, we ain't got time for distractions no more. We got to be together, man. We got to unify. We got to stand righteous as Americans and try to save this nation, because I just seen a busload of about 35 migrants, illegal migrants, flew into the country the other day. So I see it every day, man. I just seen about 34. Look, And guess what? One of them just got hit by a car and killed yesterday where I live on my street. An illegal migrant. So while we sitting around not worrying about nothing, we entertain. I'm gonna watch football. I'm gonna watch basketball. I'm gonna play the video game. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You ain't even doing your due diligence to figure out what's going on in your country. And then being that you haven't done your due diligence, you can't even make an educated vote. So yeah, I understand why a lot of people not voting. I understand why a lot of people aren't caring about politics. I don't care about that shit, man. That's what an uneducated voter says. I don't care about that shit, man. They don't stop me. Yeah, right. You don't even know the laws that they pass. They play with us like Monopoly with that shit. So if you don't vote for or against it, it's you didn't even help. You feel me? So I'm just gonna do my best to help. Try to get my boy Trump in there, man. That's all I'm trying to see. You know, in a couple days we'll know. So hey, go out and do your part. Go vote. It's your big homie, Big Bad. I wasn't trying to make this a voting episode, but hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, y'all voting for baby biters. You voted for a weirdo pedophile allegedly. No. You voted for a baby sniffing, baby biting president, bro. And then now you're about to vote for a woman who's double tonguing, can't stand on her perspective at the same time. She's saying two things at once. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go back, or I showed the video where she's saying support the Gaza and support the Israel on two different occasions at two different regions. This shit is sad. Donald Trump is going from nation to nation to nation to nation to nation to nation every fucking day. I'm subscribed to Donald Trump. He's going live every day, all day for the last 4 months. 3 months at least since he been, the campaign shit. This boy been going live 3-4 different states a day. 2 to 3 after they tried to kill him 3 times. Bro, and y'all ain't gonna support that? You ain't gonna support a man who says, I don't want fluoride in the water. You ain't gonna support a man who says, let's go, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I'm not saying whatever you want to do, because you're gonna do what you're gonna do anyway. But a lot of people too damn distracted to care anyway. So hey, who cares, man? I just show so much information on here, man. We'll go back to the beginning. Like, comment, subscribe. When I post this, comment, man. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, man. I know a lot of people don't be wanting to interact, but hey, man, we're here together, man. We got to do this shit together. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Thank y'all so much, man.